go to 13. Tom?
Well, this is not the spot you want to be. Minjee Lee's third.
No, from in the middle of the fairway, leaving it there. That was such a delicate little shot that could have gotten away from her very easily, but pretty well done.
She had won only majors until last year. 13.
Minjee Lee for par. Great up and down that is from Minjee Lee. Big mistake, as Jerry and I talked about going long, but saves par and the short walk over to the par 3 14.
There's Minjee Lee on page 1 of the leaderboard, and there she is on the tee at 14, and there's Jerry Foltz watching.
8-iron. It'll be a good full 8-iron here. Plays 12 yards downhill, so adjusted at 153, but the wind is helping. That's a towering 8-iron. Just right of the hole.
Boy, good shot and a very makeable putt.
Okay, so Minjee Lee, after watching Brooke Henderson struggle here, has this for birdie.
Yeah, completely different mindset here. Minjee playing nicely. This one a little bit uphill with this tiny amount of break to the left. Kind of putt you love. Supposed to.
Minjee Lee here, second at the 15th. This is just a gap wedge, 121, Vanilla.
Yeah, anytime you're past this cart path end in the fairway, you're in a great position of the 15th tee. And I know she wasn't happy with that, but I would take it any day, that's for sure.
Yeah, right below the hole, and just a tap-in birdie for Minjee.
And it's a funny green in that about halfway back, or maybe just a little more than halfway back, the green really starts to kind of run away from you. There were a few spots yesterday, and there's not enough wind to make this happen, but where the green seemed very firm. And the first bounce was a big one.
Yeah, almost a ricochet instead of a bounce. Oh, good smart play there.
We'll go to 16.
And Minjee Lee lining up a birdie putt that would take her to 8 under par.
No surprise either. Such a solid player, ball striker, tee to green. When the putter gets hot, like it does at times, she becomes one of the many players to beat. 2 second-place finishes already this year for Minjee. This one going against your instincts and turning a little to the right toward the back of the green.
Is to get to 7 under, I should say.
A perfect read from Jerry Foltz.
Rarely spoken words.
Money list exemption for the top 20 players not otherwise qualified in the top 80 after this week's event. Minjee Lee, third shot to 17.
Downwind from 105 with a sand wedge.
Right on line.
Yeah, gets set to bounce nicely downwind and landing on a down slope.
Good chance for birdie for Minjee. As we watch Minjee Lee for a birdie. This to get to 7 under par.
Slightly back uphill, not a lot of break. On any other surface, this would be almost a formality. But these do get a little unpredictable late in the day. Right in the middle, however.
She doesn't waste any time. Sort of like the way she takes a look at it, gets up to it and putts.
Only 3 behind and right there, ready for the weekend.
Right, this is the 18th hole and a third shot upcoming for Minjee Lee.
Enough green with which to work and a little bit of slope toward her right at the beginning of the green from this angle. This is doable. You're all at the mercy of that first bounce on Poana. Sometimes it ricochets forward, sometimes it just stands it right up. Good touch. Excellent touch. Nearly perfect.
She was 20th last year on tour in scrambling. We told you there's really nothing that she doesn't do well, at least well, if not great. And she figures to be heard from this weekend, wouldn't you think, Judy?
Oh, absolutely.
3 back.
She's quite a consistent player. You see very few high rounds historically from Minjee Lee.